a newspaper headline in the Canberra Times that said MLAs work together to solve issues. It's just never going to happen, is it? Because like the Westminster system that we've inherited from old Mother England, the media lives for polarity and for opposites. And I think it's an unfortunate thing that this day and age we just can't steer our system of government or our system of media towards cooperative working, towards solutions for the community. That we can't get away from the polarity and the adversarial sort of situation that we've got. Because I've been a member of a government where there are no parties and no opposition to the government. Every elected member is part of the government. And I've seen how that can work as a positive for communities. And I think there's probably a better way for governments around Australia. However, within the constraints of the situation that we've got, we do have an elected government, and we've made a considered direction with the Gungahlin Community Council to work with our elected reps to try to achieve better outcomes for the community. I'm very pleased to say, Andrew, that it's evident to us in Gungahlin that you've embraced that approach and come back in spades, and we've made some really positive gains over the last year, I think, since you've been in the portfolio for Gungahlin. For those who may not be aware, there's currently, as you've seen with the plans going around, significant planning going into the Gungahlin College precinct, and the Gungahlin Community Council has been very heavily involved with that right back to the original master plan workshops. You found $200,000 when we made it pretty clear a couple of months ago that the town centre master plan, if there is one, really needs to be brought into the current century, and that is underway at the moment, and it's got an exocet running behind it by the looks of the timing. Again, that's a really positive outcome. There's some great things going on with new schools and the like, and I think it's fair to say that we've turned a bit of a corner infrastructure-wise, and I thank you for it. I'm going to give you an opportunity to give us a bit of a rundown on the latest hot topics, and then we'll start hitting on some issues. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alan. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. After an introduction like that.
It's good.
Thank you very much. Look, I really appreciate the opportunity to come and speak to you tonight, and the opportunity to have a very constructive dialogue with the council. Alan and I, the executive, have a quarterly meeting and regular dialogue in between. So, look, given we're running a little bit behind, I thought I'd just give a very quick overview of some of the key initiatives in each of my portfolios that are relevant to Gungahlin, and then we'll take some questions. In education, first and foremost, and I've got some information pamphlets available to people, the new school in Harrison opens next year. Very pleased to say that already there's around 250 enrolments in the school, and the preschool is nearly full. That I think augurs well for a very successful introduction for the new Harrison Primary School. And we have a lot longer-term goal to expand to provide a full preschool to Year 10 facility in Harrison. And that I think, given the level of enrolments already, means that we're going to have to bring forward our thinking a little on not when to establish the high school.
Take that question.
As that's certainly the strength of enrolments has perhaps even exceeded our optimistic expectations. As Alan has indicated, the other major piece of infrastructure in the education portfolio in Gungahlin is the establishment of the secondary college in the town centre as part of that precinct. I changed ministerial portfolios for a second to become Sport and Recreation Minister, and say that as part of that precinct we're also looking for the establishment of a major sport and recreation centre. There's some debate around the nature of that centre and all the facilities that will be included, but as a working model we can look at what's occurred in Gungahlin and SISAC as to partner with us in establishing a world-class sporting facility and so on. This also includes an enclosed loop, and that work is also progressing, and discussions with a range of the major sports are underway, particularly looking at the configuration of that playing field and such that it can accommodate a range of major sports, cricket, rugby league, rugby union, AFL, etc. So we're looking at the configuration there to ensure that it meets the needs of a range of sports. A similar process is underway in relation to the Harrison district playing fields. Again, a partnership with Cricket ACT, where they're looking to bring some resources to bear to enhance the facilities that have been on offer. So additional pavilions, turf wickets, and the establishment of a cricket club based there at Harrison. As we move ahead, I'm very conscious that a number of politicians will have come in front of meetings like this and said, "Oh, we have grand plans for all of these areas." I'm very conscious that I need to back this up with money in budgets, and that people need to see that there's progress, that things are actually happening. So very pleased as part of the last budget to get $61 million towards the Gungahlin Secondary College, to be able to have the CIT working with us to establish a CIT presence as part of that precinct. That's very important. And as Alan indicated, through the second appropriation that went through the Assembly only last sitting period, that we were able to bring forward some additional funding to fast track some other work around the town centre master plan and around some further development in the planning portfolio to fast track the establishment of the additional suburbs in Gungahlin. I set as a goal when I became planning minister back in April that we would have 5 years supply of planning ready land, and that the bulk of that was going to come in Gungahlin, and that coming with that, it also meant we needed to get on with service delivery. And so I'm very fortunate to be able to have the planning portfolio and education and sport and recreation. Not only can we do the short, medium and long-term planning, but I'm also involved in the actual delivery of the infrastructure. So we're getting on with it. I really appreciate the feedback and the cooperative relationship we have with the community council. Tell us when we've got things wrong, and we have robust debates at times. We don't always agree on everything, but one thing I think is that I'm certainly very encouraged by not only Alan's involvement with a range of committees that we've set up, not only looking at Gungahlin issues but across the territory, that we have a very genuine dialogue, and so I really appreciate that. I'd like to wrap up on that, because I understand there'll be plenty of questions, and just to again thank you all for coming along this evening, and I look forward to a wide range of discussion. Thank you.